Good day everyone, my name is Tony Cruz Bigpadora and I am the little teacher of Study Hub 6. So today the Study Hub 6 is discussing about the Gurung Pinoy questions. So under the Gurung Pinoy questions, we gathered 5 questions under the 5 modules. For our module 1 is Learner-Centered Teaching Foundations and Characteristic. Please take note of these modules. So, module 2 is learner-centered psychological principles, or what we call LCP. And for module 3 is organization and management of learner-centered classroom. Module 4, learner-centered pedagogy. And for module 5, learner-centered lesson plans. So for each module, we gathered 1 questions, and I know is that everyone is studied this module, and we discussed this in the previous lessons. So let's get started. So for question number 1 is related to the learner-centered teaching foundation and characteristic. So I'll reading the question and give me the correct answer. So for which teaching method emphasizes the teacher's role in providing clear structured instructions and demonstration to facilitate students' learning? So what is the role of a teacher here? So do you know it teaching roles in providing clear structured instructions and demonstrations? So A, inquiry-based learning. B, direct instructor. C, project-based learning. And D, collaborative learning. So what is the correct answer? Okay, very good. It's letter B, because it is the teacher-centered, because the teacher is facilitator of the students' learning. So yes, it is the role of a teacher to providing clear, structured, and instruction and demonstrations in the and also facilitating the student learning. So because this inquiry base is for learner-centered, this one too, and this one, because they are facilitated of the learning of the students. So here is the teacher-centered. So the correct answer is letter B. So next, for question number 2 is from module number 2 is learner-centered psychological principle, or what we called is LCP. So I'll be reading the questions. Which statement, which assessment methods involve students demonstrating their knowledge and skills through active creation or performance? So what we are finding here, thus the methods. What are the methods? What is the methods that demonstrating the knowledge of the students and skill to active creation or performance? So A, multiple choice test. B, performance-based assessment. C, true or false quizzes. And letter D, fill in the blank worksheet. So what is the best answer? Correct. It's letter B. Because in the letter A is a multiple choice, they have critical thinking skills. Yes, for true or false, same as well as for their critical thinking skills, and fill in the blank sheet. So for letter B is performance-based assessment, because they are focusing on the knowledge and also the skills of the students. Yes, their active creation or performance. They their cognitive skills is moving because it's based on their skills and also abilities. Yes. So, okay, for question number 3 is answered by module number 3. So, what is the module number 3? So, what is the topic for module 3? Is all about organization and management of learner-centered classroom. So, we will having a learner-centered class organization and management, learner-centered classroom questions. So, for the question is, you have a pupil who is talkative, naughty, and aggressive, that he is burden to entire class. So, how would you remedy this problem? So, what we are talking here is your pupil is so talkative, naughty, and aggressive, and he is burden to the entire class. So, A, call the parents for a dialogue. B, report the case to the principal. C, reprimand him in front of the class. And D, talk to him seriously and find out what is wrong. So what is the correct answer? Okay, very good. It's letter D. You should talk to him seriously first before calling to the parents for a dialogue and report to the principal. And do not reprimand your students in front of the class. So, wag niyo silang papagalitan in front of the class. If they're having bad things or wrongdoings in their classroom, so you should talk to him seriously and find out what is wrong. So, yes. So, next. And for the question number 4, under learner-centered pedagogy. So what is our learner-centered pedagogy question here? So the jigsaw, so all of you know what is jigsaw. Is jigsaw like a puzzle? It's combining a thing, yes, where students become one part of a topic, then teach to their peers. Is an example of teaching. What is an example of teaching strategy? So we are finding here is teaching strategy. So which teaching strategy is this jigsaw technique? Yes. So A, problem-based learning. B, cooperative learning. C, direct instructions. And D, lecture method. So what is the correct answer? Okay, very good. Is cooperative learning, because in cooperative learning they have a immunity or cooperation with each other, because students become one part of a topic then teach to their peers. So they have collaboration in this jigsaw activity. Next, for our last questions for our module 5 is learner-centered lesson plans. So, in scaffolding, the teacher provides temporary support to students. Which of the following is not a characteristic? Not characteristic of effective scaffolding. When we say scaffolding, so we discuss this. When we say scaffolding, it is what? So when we say scaffolding, scaffolding is an support that given to the students. So what do you think the effective scaffolding? A, gradually removing support as students become more competent. B, providing hints and prompts to guide learning. And letter C, allowing students to struggle without assistance. And letter D, modeling desired behavior or thought process. So what do you think is the best answer for an effective scaffolding? So very good. It's for letter C because when you say scaffolding, it is giving a temporary support of a teacher and instructors for a students to have um, critical thinkings and provided critical thinking skills that are providing with the guided learning. So um, mm, kahit pinapabayaan sila, they're also be guided about their learnings. So they inahayaan silang mag-struggles because yun na nga, inaayalan silang mag-struggles but also meron silang assistance. Even though without assistance but they have guidance about in learning and also guiding for their performance. Okay, that's all for our Gurong Pinoy questions for our topic 1 to 5. So, I hope that everybody understand and also learn about our Gurong Pinoy questions that you can keep in your mind and also you can apply to your next quizzes or exams that you have to think twice and thrice that you have to get the correct answer. So the end of this that you should study about your discussions. Yes, you have to study about your discussions because in order for you to pass, you have to study it. So I hope you learned something in our Gurong Pinoy questions and our discussion for today. Thank you.